Yeah, this is what it all started for me and Tom. You know, I had an opportunity in 2019 to come here and be a part of a great organization like the Patriots, and to be able to be in this position 2 years later to be here, it's definitely God's plan, and I was grateful to be out there with Tom and do what we desire to do.
Life is full of ups and downs. That's a cliche. But when it comes to the story of Antonio Brown, I can't think of a better line that captures his NFL story thus far. For a wide receiver who in the beginning was proclaimed as arguably the best in the league to fall off so hard that no one would even touch him. And now, he's back to his glory like he never left. And it's all thanks to one legend who apparently can identify a fellow legend when he sees one. It's incredible how nothing matters, even with unquestionable talent, once you're declared as bad by the higher powers. Yes, they say do not judge a book by its cover, but that advice frequently falls on deaf ears. Antonio got suspended, and despite his incredible record, he was exiled in the NFL until Tom Brady came to the rescue. The truth of Antonio Brown's fall from grace and return, and Tom Brady's part in it, is the truth we'll be discussing in today's video. Make sure to leave a like on this video if you're a fan of Antonio Brown. And if you would like to join this month's giveaway of a brand new iPhone 13, then all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and watch this video until the end to find and comment the hidden message. Good luck! The thing is, Antonio's value has received more blows after he got suspended than a Muhammad Ali opponent. This is a player whose story as a professional player once inspired and motivated young ones and even fellow players into never giving up. Let's start this story from his beginnings, shall we? This superstar receiver beat the odds by making it out of his Miami roots to blossoming at Central Michigan. After that, he still had to prove himself in the Steelers team after getting drafted as the 22nd of 27 receivers from his draft year. He was belittled because of his size in proportion to the position. Like a salesman who wouldn't take no for an answer, he'd beat the odds again. The wide receiver recorded a terrific 50 TDs and 8,210 receiving yards within 2011 and 2016. It was time to reward him, and he got a $68 million four-year deal in 2017. For the trust, he delivered another 1,533 receiving yards, along with 9 TDs that year. But then, the papers seemed to care less about whatever he was doing on the field and more about his off-field performances. Soon, the Steelers were starting to follow into that direction too. And by the following year, he would have to be neglected, despite the fantastic feat of recording the 10,000-yard mark in his career. Soon, he was signed to Tom Brady's Patriots, who gave the quarterback the chance to work with the most talented wideout since Randy Moss, according to him. It resulted in a perfect match, but it wouldn't last. 11 days after Antonio got signed, the New England outfit cut him loose after sexual misconduct allegations kept coming. After months of legal and personal drama that would probably have made millions in the box office, the NFL decided to suspend the man for 8 games. From then on, it went downhill for AB. And although his talents was obvious, it wouldn't matter in the face of defaming allegations. Although the Seahawks seemed like a good fit for a 7-time Pro Bowler that was essentially unemployed, the Bucs made sure the superstar receiver would be reunited with the GOAT. Hopefully, they hoped to see what would have become of the partnership that was born in the Patriots. The truth that many always seem to miss is that if it weren't for Tom Brady's help, Antonio Brown would probably have never got the opportunity. However, it must be said that Tampa Bay Buccaneers also took a chance considering his quite long list of performances off the pitch. Still, Brady is the man who was ready to separate the Brown on the field from the one off of it. He always looked for the receiver while on the pitch and looked out for him outside. Fox Sports 640's Andy Slater revealed that Brady spoke with Tony Robbins about helping Brown. According to Andy, Brady had spoken at length with Antonio Brown early in the year regarding how he could make an NFL return. You're probably wondering, who is Tony Robbins and what has he got to do with it? Well, the motivational speaker had successfully carved out a career teaching, writing, and motivating people. In fact, as per a report by Celebrity Net Worth, Robbins had $600 million in estimated net worth. So the speaker got down with Brady, since they had a long-standing relationship for years. They hosted a seminar in 2017, and long story short, it was pivotal in Brown's return to the league. Now, Antonio had the chance to return, and it would be with Brady, who was the last QB he ever caught a pass before the Patriots brought the marriage to an abrupt end. So as it turns out, an already star-studded Bucs team gets to have a 7-time Pro Bowler to boot. Tom has been there to keep the star receiver in line, even going as far as inviting Brown to his household to stay. On the field, Brady was doing the most to show people that the talent in AB was worth all the trouble. The GOAT sent a series of throws in Brown's direction late into the Bucs' 44-27 win against the Falcons. Why? To help the receiver earn a much-needed hefty bonus. The deal was that Brown would get $250,000 if he satisfied any of the following criteria: scored 6 touchdowns, get 45 receptions, or hit 650 yards. So the thing was, Brown was at 34 receptions going into the game, leaving him with 11 receptions to $250,000. So Brady made it a personal goal, getting Brown to 7 receptions within the fourth quarter. By the end of the game, it was a win-win for every participant. Brady finished as the oldest QB to throw over 40 TDs in one season. This came with a nice incentive of its own, with the legend getting over $1 million for a job well done. Our star receiver got the $250 initiative, and the Bucs were riding high. It was a turnaround, and quite frankly, what sportsmanship was all about. After the NFL suspended AB in 2020 for his many crimes, he had managed to impress Brady, who now considers him a brother. Our star wideout was on the pitch for 8 games in the Bucs team last season. During that time, he managed to catch 45 passes at 483 yards, plus 4 touchdowns. The whole return to glory at the Tampa Bay team was capped off when he caught a TD in the Super Bowl. This helped his team to a 31-9 win over the Chiefs, giving them the Super Bowl. In another thought, his signing to the Bucs should have not been allowed, considering the plethora of talent already in the team. I mean, this team has Godwin, Evans, Leonard Fournette, Giovanni Bernard, the GOAT, and so many more. It's just unfair. As it is, they have more than enough to defend their Super Bowl this year. In retrospect, one can probably see why Brady took it upon himself to help Antonio Brown. He too started his career as a nobody and had to step up his game to prove himself. This is something they both share. And now, among other things, they share a Super Bowl. With that being said, we end today's video. What are your thoughts on Antonio Brown this season? Do you see them winning the Super Bowl again? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Also, don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and hit that notification bell to ensure you don't miss our next video and other videos. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep safe.